at parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
Huh. Curious.
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure why I really care what he did. If he screwed over Lamb, I don't care. If he screwed Lamb, I don't care. It doesn't change the fact that he is a means to an end. If I had to bash his skull in at the end of all this because he's a traitorous prick, then I had to bash his skull in. We will not speak of how I just missed a fish. We will not speak of how I missed a fish twice. What the hell was that? You saw that, right? The fuck was that? A cloud of red mist just tried to scare me? Whoa! There it goes again. Oh, just alcohol. Nothing new. Nothing new. Well, there's an upgrade station that requires a code. Wait! Something is screwing with me hardcore, and I really don't like it. You saw that too, right? I'm not going crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just cast fucking a level 5 meteor strike? What the hell was that? I'm watching you. Where the hell did she go? Got her.
Attention. Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
Really? Of course you're gonna say that. She's starting to get fearful that we might actually be making some amount of progress.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what. And without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist's retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here. Except my story's all about her. And I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
That was an absolutely terrible idea, dude. Lamb's a fucking psycho bitch. And you decided to friggin', what was it you said? Ink it up? About her? That's a good way to die a really long, painful death. So this entire place was flooded? Why? Did Ryan do it in response to Lamb's whole kind of stick against him? That was freaking adorable. What the hell could a kid have left in the basement that we'd find some use of? Besides the upgrade station stuck behind that door. I just remember the upgrade station. That would be a pretty good call on what would be useful. Oh, Ryan.
Lamb has been seen in the streets. One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident, and his bonded sister is stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name is already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
Huh. Well, that gives us a good... Poor Rosie! Or, no, you're not Rosie. You're not... Actually, you're first-gen Big Daddy, I think. Poor thing got crushed going back there to get the presents. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Okay. So that gives us a good idea of when all this is occurring. So, essentially, Lamb's initial kind of rise and kind of mitigated fall occurred around the same time that Atlas, or Fontaine, whatever you want to call him, started his whole thing up. It was all around the same time. Interesting. Damage. I can use the extra damage no matter how small it might be. I love hacking all the especially since most of the time hacking things is pretty free. I love, even when I'm using the hacking darts, I love doing it because it just means all I had to do is back up to this camera and suddenly I've got 2 little drones here that are gonna help me and distract the enemy while I bash their skull in. Wasn't I just up here? Not quite. Everything about you babbling twits just makes me question everything. What the hell? It's Mark! I was wondering about him.
The good news is I've located a new train car.
Good.
But the station's still locked down, and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
Thanks for the help, you overgrown prick. It's Mark.
Well, hello,
Oh,
boys.
come
My name's
on.
Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and started finding other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
Okay, I'm guessing he wants a way out? That's the only kind of deal I can imagine he's looking to make with something like me, is survival. Especially for someone like him. He ain't a big sister, he ain't anything. Well, at least nothing that would be a threat to me. So I'm guessing he wants to survive, but what could he have to offer besides information on how and where to shut down the security lockdown? Also, Mark. I completely forgot about him. If you don't know, we've been listening to a bunch of audio logs from him. He's someone from the surface who tracked down his daughter's kidnapper, which was a big sister, or maybe Big Daddy, I'm not quite sure. He tracked them down to here in Rapture, and he started trying to figure out where they were. Tried to find his daughter, and apparently he succeeded? Apparently her Big Daddy wasn't around? And that's the only reason I can think he would have been able to get a hold of her. There's apparently 3 little sisters down here somewhere. I'm surprised considering I don't think little sisters can breathe underwater, so why would there be any down here? Lamb's Garden. Let's not. Also, that sounds like a euphemism. You know what? I'll take that. Press and hold that to summon a bot whenever you wish. No need to set off an alarm. Nice. That's actually extremely good. The bots are really useful, especially when you have the right skills to kind of combine with them. Costs a lot of mana, but it's worth it, all things considered. Oh, who are you? Come here. No, come here. Connor! Oh my god, I did not get a robot named Connor. How you doing, Connor? You gonna pull someone off a roof sledge, huh? God, it's been forever. That's not creepy. What's up with the party hats? I legit can barely walk. Holy crap, why is it so bad? Okay, for a second there I thought I wasn't gonna stop. Oh, that's not looking good. Nothing about this place is. Sometimes you need a little extra in your pocket to get you through some troubled times. Stock up on Eve hypos or extended plasma. What? Oh, one more Eve. Okay. I think an extra Eve hypo is worth it. I didn't want to get rid of my friendly bot thing because it allows me to name them and occasionally fix them.
Listen, there's a hell of a structural flaw here in Dionysus Park. A leak in the primary drainage pipeline could flood this whole joint. Faulty pressure locks would seal in every sorry soul. One clumsy Big Daddy knocks open the wrong pipe and, hey presto, Lamb's little art show turns into Fish City. God forbid the wrong element finds out.
Interesting, so they knew about that. I can almost guarantee you Ryan had something to do with the flooding of Dionysus Park then. Lamb's Garden. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Other than sounding like a really weird innuendo. You know, I don't always get a chance to use these health stations, but it's worth the hack, like the 5 seconds it takes to hack it, simply because, if you don't know, when you hack one of them, they'll gas a splicer if they use it. Which is pretty useful when you have someone who runs away like a giant wuss. And then they try and heal at the station, but instead of healing, they get knocked down that last little peg. Lamb's Garden was unsurprisingly underwhelming. Ow! What the hell? What's that shit for? Oh, I mean, I was angry about getting a fucking... What the hell was that? What, a hunk of rock? It kind of looked like a hunk of rock. Having some... No, it was a... What the hell is that thing besides trying to kill me? Was that a toaster? An extremely intact toaster considering the fact that it's been underwater for God knows how many years. I'm still pissed about having that kicked to my face, but yikes, that was one hell of a shot. Hey.
Found Cindy by this rusted carousel, but she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her? Listen to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her. No! Get
Big
back!
sister.
She's my little girl!
Huh. That is something I'm curious about, though. Something I'm really curious about. The previous main character from BioShock, he was given a thing that allowed him to cure them, and we, I guess as a Big Daddy, just have the natural ability to cure little sisters. So if we can find him, we can fix his daughter. After maybe seeing if he's okay with her gathering some Adam for us. I still need to survive. Oh.
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta. An experiment in social unity, cut short by human folly. You dishonor its memory with every step.
Okay, good. I'll make sure to take like 20...
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is, since you drained out the park, the little sisters are already starting to, nose around, looking for Adam, and, I can't have that.
Why not? Why does it matter? So long as you don't mess with the big daddies, you'll be fine. Also, if every step is an insult to you, then I'm gonna take about 2,000 extra steps.
So terribly close. Why won't you cooperate?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be opening a safe anytime soon. I love whenever they're on fire and near death, they'll go to try and run for cover or run for just something. And they do that like freedom leap thing. Every time they die, it's incredible. Upgrade the drill. Drill is actually a good fallback, all things considered. Ah. Can we talk this out? Can we talk this out? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, that's so difficult. What the hell? Oh, I took all my hacker's delight, didn't I? Ow. God, that, like, single bar makes a world of difference. Oh my god, that was the hardest safe I've ever dealt with. That makes sense. Solid slugs? Maybe I do have... What power-ups do I have attached? Right, I can't really see, can I? At least not in any menu I can't see. Okay, moving on. God, this is one of the few areas are up.
Take this, Father, and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but she's looking right at me. And her face.
Oh. Right. So if you don't remember, Delta, us, and Eleanor, our daughter... Is that a fat man? Focus. Us, Delta, and Eleanor, our daughter, were we are one of a prototype Big Daddy, which was meant to essentially keep Big Daddies from being able to just wander away from the city and abandon their little sisters. Because, you know, the suits, they can just walk. They can walk across the bloody sea floor, and they're pretty resilient, so they're not gonna starve before they make it to mainland. And there really isn't many creatures that would want anything to do with them. So they were just walking away from Rapture whenever they were outside, so they had to design something to keep them here, which was where our breed of Big Daddy came from. But Delta, who we are now, Eleanor, we were the first successful experiment at this, which is really interesting. Okay, Connor Mark II, we are gonna have a good time and have the best relationship. I thought I heard singing. You just gonna stand there staring creepily, or are you gonna introduce yourself?
Okay, so dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong. See, with Adam involved, every stiff's got a story.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Lamb knows how to read it. If that stuff makes it back to her, I'm an obituary. So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me. Your way. Do that, and I'll unlock the station here. Scout's honor.
Scout's honor, huh?
Well, I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along.
I can't bash the door down? I have to deal with the little sisters in this level? I mean, I was already gonna do that, but I have to? I'm assuming that means the launcher must be pretty easy to deal with. I'm assuming the launcher must make it pretty easy to deal with the big daddies. So that's my entire goal this level, is the little sisters. I really wish I could just bash the door down. I am glad he said my way, so I don't necessarily have to kill them, I just have to remove them from the equation. Turn them into something Lamb can't use. I do remember that. The hell did you just go? I do remember, little sisters like saying things that kind of indicate they know what the person's story. And he was definitely hiding something. Hey, you get back here. Oh, that fucking moss scared me. I thought it was an enemy that was just suddenly in my space. Are we gonna deal with those, splicers that crawl along the ceiling? I really don't want to have to. They're kind of difficult to deal with. I assume not. There's few things in here. I wonder if Dionysus Park has any kind of, any meaning to it. A lot of times... Really? A lot of times... Hey! A lot of times names and stuff in this game have a tendency to have some kind of religious meaning or some metaphorical meaning behind them. Something related to, like, the real world. And that's the entire point of the BioShock games, clearly. But you still get my points. Cool game. You good? Master Hacker. Hack 3 machines at a distance with a hacking tool. That's the only way I've been hacking most things. Like, I mean, of course I'm gonna get... No, they are here. Crap. Oh.
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself. Eleanor is the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
Huh. How is that supposed to mean? So clearly the Adam is for Elena. Which, I mean, does make me feel a little bad about stealing it. But at the same time, I'm almost certain Elena would agree with us putting an end to her mother. I'm almost certain she does agree with that by any means necessary. It's gonna go on forever.
You can't stand up to me.
Good luck to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good, right?
Ow, 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 ow! Fuck! I was burning on him. I was burning myself on his burning corpse. I didn't know that was a thing. That is an incredibly small and basically insignificant detail. That is incredible. God, that's actually making me feel ill. I am so sorry for anyone who has to watch that. Oh God. It's horrendous. I'm gonna keep drinking. The vending machine or jukebox just try and hit back? God, that is sickening. I'm gonna replay that because I did die in the middle of it.
You must learn to play poker, Eleanor. Like anyone, I am flawed and have a fierce genetic bias towards competition. But each Saturday, I read the other players, and I pick a man who will benefit the most from victory. By the final hand, I ensure that he takes home my entire stake, and that of the others. I win nothing but the feeling of conquest over myself, and the wealth of my competitors is slowly reshuffled according to their need.
That is interesting. So, of course, she can read people extremely well, and she uses that to essentially shuffle wealth between different people. Meaning that one person who may not quite need all the extra money may lose their entire pots due to her helping the other person that may need money for this, that, or the other. It allows everyone to sort of get what they want in a way.
Someone get in here and fix this thing now!
Defend me, you pricks. Ah, come on. Come on. Why are Saints getting more difficult? Actually, no, I think the Saints have always been this difficult. That is sadly appropriate. I'm more likely to die from misdoing a hack that I've done 100 times than I am to die from the enemies that I've fought. Well, still a few hundred times, but the enemies have gotten more tougher and a lot more abundant. Get off your ass, Garrett? I think so. Where's the other one? Act 2 of you little bastards. I feel like I remember Dionysus Park. I don't quite know why, though. I think I found my first Big Daddy.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
Do you care how? See, you need to clarify, because there's one way I'm dealing with her, and another way I'm dealing with you. You know, I want to find it. I find it hilarious that my bots have names, but I could seriously use the extra bit of damage. I'll bring the names back when I get the chance, but for right now, I kind of need the extra bit of damage, especially if I'm having to fight these big daddies, and I'm gonna have to fight the splicers afterwards to protect the little sisters. Yeah, I'm gonna need this.
I drift away and I hear a caw.
Sorry, Geralt. Or Garrett. I mean, I know you're basically immune to fire, but still, careful, dude. Wait, do you still have your name? You still have your name! Why? Remove the thing. Whatever.
The genius of Sophia Lamb is a thing of empathy, a profound moral sense. I can only describe her as a kind of secular saint. But dividing her loyalty evenly across the world at large spreads it so thin as to be invisible to some. Love, I have found, is beneath her. Naturally, Ryan arrested her, gave her to Sinclair to incarcerate somewhere. But upon her escape, she took the city and changed my life forever.
Hey, Sinclair. Every time I get further and further into one of these levels, I keep discovering things that you would have known, yet you have not told me. Like the fact that you had Lamb in your clutches and let her escape? He's gonna betray us, isn't he? He's on Lamb's side, isn't he? I can guarantee it. I can guarantee that motherfucker is on Lamb's side.
At last, we have our Judas. One of my own people has been feeding Ryan evidence of my activities, and now I am to be detained. As a religion, they merely monitored us, but as a commune, they would see us crucified. And yet,
though he will be the last to see it. Andrew Ryan has already lost the people. Wherever I am sent, rapture will follow.
Good to know. Found what is that? Wait, what? I have never seen one of you before.
Don't delete that one, Mr.
I don't recognize that at all. Which is actually kind of terrifying. He may only look like he has a drill, but trust me, he probably has more than that. How is it doing? Is it stuck? Oh, right, my rocket turret. I forgot about that. Hi. How you doing? Good, hopefully. Ow. Those are gonna hurt. Never mind. I should be able to pick you up. Hey, kid. How you doing? Ah, stop your bitching.
Daddy.
Come on.
Smart. See? You put it to work, and all that atom ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner, so that's tops with me.
I mean, you wouldn't have gotten any of that to begin with. Elite bouncer. You know what? If they're all elite bouncers, I am fine with that. I don't need all that big of a fight, you know?
Here it is.
How about it, kid? It's not much setup I can do. Why did it have to be freaking these things? Hate you. Oh. Annoying. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, you gotta be joking me. There you are. Come the hell back here. Oh, I'm so sorry, little turret. You got absolutely wrecked for no reason, buddy. Seriously? Which you morons did that? I hate both of you. Kyle, what are you doing? There you go. Working with freaking idiots. How about it, kid? Interesting enough, I don't think those splicers really have a good way to defend themselves against the bots. I think the kid's done. Just need to clean up the riffraff. I am so glad you don't have to redo that if you die after you finish up. Come on.
Are you taking me home too?
Yes, actually. Okay. Home you go, kid. And that's always so loud. Remember, do not take candy from any strange men in vans, okay? Oh.
Father, this atom you found contains memories from all the bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley is trying to hide. When Mother was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park. He spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
Huh. Curious.
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure why I really care what he did. If he screwed over Lamb, I don't care. If he screwed Lamb, I don't care. It doesn't change the fact that he is a means to an end. If I had to bash his skull in at the end of all this because he's a traitorous prick, then I had to bash his skull in. Not much changes no matter what the situation is.
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell.
Huh.
Real shame what they did to you.
So we're even more special than I thought. We're not just some person from Rapture that was used in the Big Daddy experiments. We were someone from the surface who found our way here. Much like Mike. Oh my god, we're just like Mike, aren't we? Why do I have a feeling we might be Mike? I have a feeling there's a lot more to this entire situation than we realize. I mean, of course there is. There always is. That's the entire point of these games. There usually is. You hear something? You know, you really should knock before you enter someone's home or place of business or whatever the hell we'd consider this run-down, mold-covered hellhole. Well, fuck, just, she did something. Well, good to know she's still hunting us. I was wondering where she went, but part of me just hoped I wouldn't have to find out. No, she is hunting us. So, if you don't realize, there's been a big sister hunting us this entire time. Of course, there's the big sisters that attack us whenever we finish dealing with all the little sisters in any given level. But there's been a singular big... This is a bad... This is not going well, I'm panicking. Okay, let me finish what I was saying. Ever since the beginning of the game, there's been one specific big sister who's been following us, hunting us. Why the hell are we all the way back here? Good thing you respawned me back here.
Dionysus Park. Lamb mocks me in the naming of this place. She knows precisely how I feel about this celebration of unconscious art. The artist reflects the world as it ought to be, not as it is damned to be by some spasm of the lower mind. I shall not censor. The park is Lamb's property. However, if the case we are building against her proves true, I will return with a sledgehammer.
Huh. So in a way, Ryan did respect Lamb's boundaries, sort of. What the hell? I'm going backwards. I think I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Why did it respawn me at that station? Okay, yeah, I've basically gone back to the fucking beginning. Hi!
Alright, there's one. Clobber the big palooka and grab the sister.
I mean, there's two. What the hell just happened? Screw it. I will absolutely take advantage of this situation. I guess the fates are on my side then. Didn't even touch me. Come on, kid. There was 2 of them, though. Why? You know what? Don't question a good thing.
You monster!
Huh. Okay, so Winter Blast is a really good power that freezes enemies and basically makes it so you can whack them and they're dead. But you don't get loot. You don't get loot for them. Which makes sense. Everything in this game is a give and take. You know, you take an extra amount of damage, you're gonna take twice that. You know, you take an extra amount of damage reduction, you may have to give up a bunch of damage in some way. There's a lot of different decisions you have to make. Typically, if you want one thing, you're gonna have to give up another. That marshmallow comment will never get old. Idiot. I'm out of Eve. Like when they do little things like that, like put fresh water there, so you're definitely gonna have enough Eve to do this. How is this? Besides, absolutely frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? Because I'm thinking someone does. I'm good.
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
Excuse me, what? I'm from the surface. You know I'm from the surface. What do you mean long lost? Hi. Bad. Bad turrets. Oh yeah, hacking does give me a little health in Eve, doesn't it? Oh my god, you guys are idiots. You're gonna destroy each other. I thought you were hacked. What the hell? You know what, at this point I don't care. Just don't kill me or too many of each other.
This one has editor.
Holy crap, you scared the shit out of me. I could melt you. I intended to unfreeze you and then blow you back into the nether realm, but apparently not. Yeah, we'll just pretend like that didn't happen. How do I keep missing audio logs?
Awareness of self is no miracle, Eleanor. It is a trick of the gene, an endless inner refrain asking, what's in it for me? To serve the world, we must grow deaf to the self. Are you ready? Now, stop listening to my voice. Stop listening. Stop. Difficult, isn't it? Human verbal cues are defensive coloration, camouflage. Play this recording until you no longer hear the words. Then you may observe the people for who they are.
Curious. Wow, you suck. I mean, it makes sense. Your fingers are the size of freaking sausages, but still.
Adam is
come
Rapture
on.
Delta. The finest minds of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
From what I can tell, she's not too keen on you.
Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people. A true utopian. Brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as dogs,
circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
Oh. Get the hell off my turrets.
New face.
Oh.
I have a new goddamn face. Who'd have thought? Rapture. Paradise of the confidence man. I gotta keep revising the Atlas voice. I figure the accent gives me an excuse to lock myself in a room with a bottle and count the cash. War's on in full now, boy. And I've got a hell of a surprise for Andrew Ryan. Long time coming. And right about now, I expect the prodigal son is booking his flight.
Yep. So he knew from the very start. If you don't know what he means by prodigal son, he means the main character from the first game, booking his flight that would eventually crash into the sea and land him right smack dab over Rapture. You did not just attach yourself to me. Why do you do this? I hate these freaking spear traps. Oh, I always have to ask myself before I start, am I ready for this hell? And every time the answer is yes. Damn it! Damn it! It's not a terribly difficult area to deal with, I just don't have any healing.
I'm telling the other girls that I met.
Oh, she got it. Thank you, kid. You are the best thing I've ever had. You rock, kid. You rock. See what I mean about the whole give and take thing? Significantly decrease the cost of plasmids, but limits weapon selection to drill, hack tool, and camera. You know what? If you're doing a drill build, that's one hell of an upgrade. But, or drill build, or a plasmid build. But, yeah, fuck that. I struggle as it is.
So, Ryan's goons are sweating me to prove this place is a closet commune. But I need time. Lamb's kid keeps staring me down like she knows that I'm a phony. I keep thinking of Johnny Topside, though. It took real guts to find Rapture like he did. It makes it easier not to crack if I sort of imagine that I'm him. It's a good thing I can't tell Lamb that, though. She'd probably say I got a secret need to fall into his arms and make wild whoopee or something.
Interesting. So it was a well-known fact about Johnny Topside, which is who we are. Or were. One main thing that I have found very useful with, when it comes to doing this, is essentially try and find a spot to just sort of, I don't know, hide. A spot to just sort of sit off to the side and kind of have your back and one of your sides covered, and then just have a spot where you can shoot at the enemies. Helps with reducing how much damage you take. Okay. I think the kid was done, so we're good. I don't care if I die. There's not many consequences to dying. Come on.
Always safe with Daddy.
God damn it, she wasn't done.
Dr. Lamb's trying to take the city by sponsoring the artsy types here. Big thinkers to speak out against Ryan in their work. And all of it is right here in the park galleries. Open to the public. Lamb ain't even charging for it. And then Rapture? That's just brazen. Like some kind of naturist camp where everybody wears pulp hats and nothing else. It won't be long before Ryan's cronies can move in. And I can finally
So it seems like his entire goal was to get Lamb, what, taken so he could take over Dionysus Park? And apparently Lamb never suspected it, so I guess there is someone smarter and more manipulative than Lamb is. Which has terrible implications for us, considering we're working for him. Hey, hey. I kinda need that corpse as well, bud. I froze the Big Daddy. I'm a dead man. Let's see about loading a save before I manage to fuck up such an easy go. Send me back after a chunk of time, but honestly, it's better than trying to fight through a absolutely idiotic fights. If I sat there, you may get annoyed, but honestly, most of the time I don't do that. If I screw up, I screw up. I have to find a way to deal with my mistake, but that was I've done enough of these fights. That was a completely idiotic, unwinnable situation. There was no way for me to make progress in that situation, and it was easier to just reload and redo whatever I lost than it was to sit there trying to fight a fight that I wasn't gonna win. No healing, very little Eve, detriment to my weaponry, like, it wasn't possible. Huh, I never went up into the projection booth, apparently.
The little sisters are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective predators as well. Our big daddies are falling left and right. Perhaps the elder sisters could be trained to sniff out the lost Adam and reclaim it for us. Yes, from what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
Interesting. So they had an issue where the little sisters, as they got older, became big sisters, started, well, turning on them. Turning on the big daddies, turning on everyone. They became uncontrollable. Which makes sense. I don't know what you expected. You're fucking around with the genetics of something. Yeah, in the moment that may seem like a good idea, but there's usually going to be some kind of backfire much further down the road. A lot of things in life seem like a good idea in the moment and then turn out pretty freaking bad. Extended, what is that? Extended reel? A little better with extended reel, you get more quality time with each research target. That's something I'll toss in if I get the opportunity. The research is helpful, but it's not worth giving up a bunch of really, really good powers for. Huh, this is a good learning experience.
It's a good thing I can't tell Lamb that, though. She'd probably say I got a secret need to fall into his arms and make a wild whoopee or something.
I mean, do you? Shit, sorry. I mean, do you? Not really into it, but I'll try anything once. I'm just gonna give up on the spear. Will you... What are you? Security bot in Stretch? Yeah, Stretch. Get the hell out of my way. Oh, I really don't like having a big daddy in the room while I'm trying to do this. Risk freaking shooting him, and I don't need to shoot him yet. There you go. Oh, kid, please make this quick. The bots may or may not have angered a big daddy. I'm not sure, and I'm not gonna risk it. Just pull the fucking grenade launcher. Yep, they angered it. My little sister's stunned, but my fight's not over. Is it dead? I killed it. Good. So, that was a 2 for 1. Okay, part of me is curious. I'm creating a save just in case. What happens if I adopt you? While I still have another little sister. It breaks things. Okay. No, let's not do that. I just wanted to see if we could have like 2 of them on either shoulder and they like play with each other and stuff and make funny conversation while I fight off a bunch of splicers. You should be able to do that. Come on. Our shoulders are more than big enough for 2 of them. Be safe, kid. Oh.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
You're gonna die a painful death. So, he kidnapped our daughter, got her turned into a little sister. He's gonna die a very, 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 very painful death. Come on. I feel like that should be clear.
Now, you were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname, but Ryan was sure you were a spook. So his people locked you up, erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
I mean, that's not gonna change the fact that you're gonna die a very, very painful death, dude. Seriously, how the hell did you think this was gonna work? You have to know that Eleanor is our daughter, right? Like, are you stupid?
When all this is over and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty, you and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it. Each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
I don't like you much either, Sinclair. You've lied quite a bit.
The girls you've saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
Ooh, that's gonna be useful. Where the hell is the Gatherer's Garden?
Adam
What now?
is Rapture Delta, the finest
said this
minds
already?
of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
Do I really care? My plan is to save Elena, so do I care? She's not gonna be in your demented clutches for much longer.
Awareness of self is no mirror. Through Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people, a true utopian, brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as dogs, circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
Wait, you want her to ascend to a greater being more than anything else? Hell, maybe equivalent to a god. Thank you. Have a good day, kid. Be safe. Possibly equivalent to a god, and I can guarantee you'll still want a controller. If your little sister helper keeps getting interrupted while gathering, tell him to get a move on with our demand. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'll just store that one away for later. They gave me 120 at. I guess that makes sense. They don't really need it anymore. If you don't know, the little sisters and big sisters require the Atom to live, I think. It's their food, essentially. Make it a hazard for anyone except for me to walk anywhere near the little sister. Yeah, that should do. It kind of looks manic, but it'll work. There you go. And I'm saving the ice area for the. I'm saving the ice area for the last go, and also because I think there's a vent in there, I'm saving it to essentially fight the big sister, use whatever I got left, and try and take her down. We done? Okay. See what I mean about the chop darts? Yeah, they didn't get anywhere near her. Was that your first corpse or your second corpse? I can't remember. Come on.
I'm telling the other girls that I have
Which one was it?
Dad.
First. I thought so. Okay. Now. It will be fine.
This one has
There we go. Almost done, kid. It's gonna be one hell of a fight when you do finish. Okay.
Daddy, are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
Let me go spin my atom real quick. Feels kind of stupid, but I know I do have another one if need be. As well, we're almost at the end of the level, so it shouldn't be that bad. That is a really smart thing to do. If you know you're close to the end of the level and you're not going to need them too much from there, and you know you still have at least one or two around, it's not a terrible idea to just bust them up. I'll be back for you. There always seems to be like a really deadly combo of weapons you can use. Like spear gun and fire, or electricity and I can't remember. Like M4? No, not M4. It was, I can't remember the name of the weapon from BioShock Infinite. It was one hell of a freaking combo. I remember that much. I was wondering when it was gonna do that. Interesting, I'm not gonna overwrite any of the new saves anytime soon. I have plenty. Here we go. Oh.
With me gone, Father, Stanley just let Mother's followers turn into animals. When word came that she was returning, he knew they would blame him. So he found a way to silence them all. And now he's trying to cover it up.
That's it. Now all that old dirt stays underground, and Lamb will be none the wiser. Hey, come on back. I've unlocked the train for you. But remember, if Lamb catches you, mum's the word.
Dude, I know what you did. Did you forget what I am?
Delta, our conflict of interest seems to be upsetting Eleanor. For her sake, I have made it clear to these men that you are not to suffer. I accept full responsibility for any anger you may experience before you die.
What is that supposed to mean? What about the big sister? You guys good?
Doc Lamb's turning up the heat, Chief. Head on back to the train station. Let's hit the trail.
Nope, here she comes. Ready for the fight? I was wondering when she was gonna show up. So, not only is he the reason that our daughter got turned into a little sister and put in this position in the first place, I think daughter, but as well, not only that, but also he's killed so many people through his actions. Come on. Got her. Oh. Ow. Whew. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. I shouldn't be talking trash. I knew. Oh, poor cat. Scotchovich or whatever. I shouldn't be talking trash. My heart was going 90 miles a fucking hour. That entire time. Oh, I was half focused on just keeping her down and half focused on shooting her. There was not really an in-between there. Okay. I'm gonna stop by. Actually, I need to go by the Gatherer's Garden anyways to get out, so let's go.
Blasted.
Please, just stop. None of you. I mean, you can kill me, but I'm just gonna keep coming back more and more pissed each time. Just wanna spend my damn money and get out of your hair. Your disgusting lice-ridden hair. Ridden hair. Whatever.
Subject Delta. I
Come
have
on.
known for years of Stanley's betrayal here, and had
Okay.
forgiven him. But in compromising Eleanor now, he seals his fate. You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become. The security booth is open now. You may have your revenge.
Mother.
Sweet Jesus. Lamb knew? And she just let me hang myself out the... Oh, God. No. Come on, pal. The train's ready. Just let me live.
Wow. I hate Lamb with a passion. But God, if they ever did a good job of making a new villain who could replace Andrew Ryan. Do I kill him? I mean, he's the scum of the...
Mother's not lying this time, Father. He really did it. To both of us.
But should we give in to that? Should we give in to what she wants, to killing him? He's a slimy piece of shit who basically killed a child simply to save himself. And he is a horrible, manipulative piece of garbage. But he's also just so pathetic. And I think it's better to leave him alive. I think that's worse than death for him. Because killing him frees him from this mortal world. Leaving him alive means he's gonna walk this world for the rest of his natural life, however long that is. Wondering if one day we're just gonna come around the corner. Wondering if one day he's gonna walk into us and we're gonna blow his fucking head off. He's gonna fear for the rest of his life. That's worth letting a man live. If only to maybe kill him later on. And also to make Lamb completely incorrect.
So, Lamb broke out, and she's coming back. Wow. Okay, didn't see that coming, but okay. That is gonna be... what am I gonna do? And I've heard some of these
a lot of these people down here talking. Some of them I know saw the thing with Eleanor and who knows what. You can't just stop, you know, a whole cult from talking, can you? Well, maybe you can. Yeah. Maybe you can.
I gotta blow your brains out, but I feel like in some way that's what Lamb wants.
I swear it wasn't personal, okay? Don't, please.
God, you're pathetic. Lamb wants me to kill him. Lamb wants me to be the monster. So she can say, look at the monster he is. I hate you with a passion, and I hope you die to a splicer in the most painful way possible. But I'm not gonna be the one to do it. I got bigger fish to fry than you. Here we are. Fontaine futuristics.
This is it, Chief. End of the line. If I'm right, Eleanor's mama's using Adam to force all Rapture's minds and memories into the poor girl. Lamb reckons it'll make that child a saint. Now, Eleanor's in a deep, dark place beneath Fontaine headquarters, and to keep you alive, we need to sneak in and find her.
Did you forget what the hell I am? I don't sneak. I don't. Oh god, I hate that I left that slime ball alive. He deserved to die. But I'll let it be at the hands of some splicer, not... I have enough blood on my hands, okay? And honestly, yeah, what he did was bad, but... Hey, it's better to leave him alive and let him fear us, fear what may come someday in the future. Right now, I'm gonna end this episode of BioShock 2 off here. This, once again, as always, has been a hell of a lot of fun. That was actually a slightly easier go through, but I mean, that makes sense. We are basically at the end of the game. Of course it's gonna be somewhat easier. Also, Sinclair, don't think you're off the hook. You have lied like all out hell to me. Okay, dude? You have lied to me. Don't think you're off the hook for that just yet. But, yeah. This has been a lot of fun. This is always fun, and of course it's getting easier. I mean, it's not getting easier, but, you know, it's not terribly difficult, you know? Either way, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, be good, be one. I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.